Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout this evening is an 8 3-minute rounds contest in the super bantamweight division. Firstly, in the red corner, with 5 wins, 2 by way of knockout, 4 losses and 2 draws, weighing in 124 pounds, 2 ounces, and tonight he wears the white and gold shorts. Please welcome from Meur, Seine-et-Marne, France, Kaddour Hmiani! And across the ring in the blue corner, with an unbeaten 11 wins, 2 by way of knockout, weighing in 123 pounds, 5 ounces, and tonight he wears the blue shorts. Please welcome from London, by way of Tehran, Iran, Reza Ali! Your referee is Mr. Sean McAvoy, who will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
Okay, lads, 8-round contest. Keep it clean all the time, keep yourself protected all the time. Touch gloves, here we go. Good luck, lads.
Ladies and gentlemen, 8 3-minute rounds.
So like one or two of the other prospects here tonight at the York Hall Bethnal Green, the chance to move into double figures, unbeaten for Reza Ali, coming out of the blue corner, super bantamweight. In against Kaddour Hmiani. He's from Meur, Seine-et-Marne. That's roughly 40-odd kilometres northeast of central Paris. Ali's got tremendous support here tonight.
Yeah, well supported indeed. It looks in very good condition as well. So does his opponent, to be quite honest. And Hmiani, although he's got the 4 defeats on his record, he's been matched fairly tough, Paul. He fought Umar Khan, who's 12-0 at the moment, and also a very good Uzbekistan boxer called Khurshid Tajibayev, who's still undefeated in 8 or 9 contests. So he's not scared to box anyone with the O, if you like.
Yeah, I agree with you, Richie.
So, you know, he's a tough kid himself and has been matched tough.
Just the possibility that this could be a very intriguing 8-rounder indeed. Ali setting the pace early on. But every sign for me inside these opening couple of minutes that Hmiani has come here, what obviously would be the first away victory of the night, is his target.
Yeah, indeed, he's come out swinging at Hmiani.
Yeah. And he's throwing big shots, Richie. They're hitting air at the moment, but he's throwing.
Yeah, he's tucked up, keeping them elbows not tucked in. But here's Reza Ali now on the attack, backs his opponent up onto the ropes, and that's where they want to keep him. And that's why Hmiani's got to move off there. He's the taller man, but that's a bad position to be in.
Good response nonetheless from the man in the white with the black trim. Almost blue pinstripe trunks for Reza Ali.
You can see Hmiani has done his homework here. He's keeping well tucked in, keeping the elbows nice and tight. And Reza Ali now on that front foot again and keeping him on the ropes. So it's a hard guard to actually pierce. So Hmiani, yes, he's proving a difficult target to actually hit, Paul.
Yeah. I think this is going to be a good fight, Richie.
Yeah.
Hmiani touches down, right on the bell, just before the bell in fact, and there's going to be a count from Sean McAvoy.
Well, it was on the blind side to us, Paul. It was on the far side of the ring, so there must have been a shot there. I'll have to see on the replay.
There was no big exuberant celebration from Ali at the breakthrough. Let's look again, Sam Gilly, at the best of the work from the round.
Yeah, he's come out really strong, Ali. But this, this fight, I was just about to say before this shot. Oh, little uppercut on the inside, little sneak through, lovely.
It did find the target, didn't it? And well spotted by Sean McAvoy. He was in no doubt at all that it was a scoring blow. So that's the first one in the bank for Reza Ali, who's got that pinstripe bank manager's kit on.
Corners,
and it was all going very well indeed, wasn't it? In the red corner for Hmiani until the last blow of the round.
Seconds out, round 2.
Ali's been down to our gym to spar before, and from what I remember of him, he is relentless, so he will not stop. So this fight could catch fire after that.
Yes, that's interesting that you point that out, because Hmiani seemed quite comfortable to me, and sure enough, here he goes. Got a bit of ground to make up.
Yeah, a little bit wild and erratic, Hmiani, with these shots, and he's leaving himself a little bit open, so he's swinging wildly, you see, but he's just got to watch what he's doing, because if he misses the target, he's all over the place, the guard's down, and that's when he could get caught. But nevertheless, he's fighting fire with fire. Best form of defence is attack, as they say, and he's come out swinging after being caught at the end of that first round.
Maybe Ali wants that kind of a fight, though, to pick up on Sam's point, Richie. That's what he likes to do. Who, me? Yes, you, sir.
He's fairly wild, Hmiani, with his punches, and they're not very accurate. For me, he's got to try and keep them straight, if anything, and he's got to stay off the ropes. This is where Reza Ali's got to keep him. When he's there, then he's getting through with shots. Yes, a good shot went in there.
Hmiani has almost got his backside on the middle rope at the moment. That's not a great idea. He moves away now, back to the centre of the ring, but he's not controlling the ring, he's not controlling the space, and he's not controlling the tempo of this fight. Looks a bit perturbed by this non-stop, relentless pressure from Reza Ali. It's an amazing game, isn't it? We're applauding a fighter who's all action, doesn't mind looking ungainly, just delivering bags of cement every 20 seconds here. And we were all, 15 minutes ago, we were all admiring the sweet science in there of Billy Adams.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why I love it, actually. And now Hmiani just shows that little bit of dog, to use the professional term about it, that I think is definitely going to be in him. But he's had a wake-up call, and a big one.
Hmiani now switching to southpaw. Obviously very confident in taking on Ali toe-to-toe. But for me, he's not really designed for that type of boxing. Gets caught again there, yeah.
Takes another one.
That was high on the tempo.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In the corner, they're saying to him, you're making your own life very difficult indeed, to Hmiani.
Yeah, I totally agree, Paul. He's making things difficult for himself here.
He got away with the potential warning there. But already this is a big lead now for Reza Ali. We're 2 rounds into this, and it's 20-16 now, isn't it? 10-8, 10-8.
Yeah, I mean, Hmiani's he's complaining, he doesn't look comfortable. He's trying to show that Reza Ali isn't hurting him by wiping his stomach and stuff like that. But, mate, just get down to it. You're in a fight. Don't worry about complaining. Don't worry about trying to say that this ain't hurting, because that just says that it is. Just like, if you want to swing and get involved, get down to fighting. You just, if anything, it's more distress signals that he's giving out. And Ali's doing the right thing by jumping on him and putting the pressure on and digging them shots home.
He looks to me, Richie, Reza Ali, like a young man
Corners,
who's determined to make
seconds.
the most of what he's been given in terms of talent.
Yes, definitely, Paul. I agree
Seconds
with
out.
that. And in this
Round
contest,
3.
he's just warming to the task now. Ali, you can tell, especially when he's pushing his opponent back to the ropes. There seems to be a pattern in the boxing. In Hmiani seems to come out swinging, and he's quite strong at the start of each round. But then it sort of then falls back into a similar pattern of tucking up and getting onto the ropes again. So let's see how this one goes. I don't think there's a lot of fight left in Hmiani, to be quite honest. I think he showed a couple of distress signals, giving distress signals off myself. So it all depends if Ali can find the target again and find another big shot.
I'm very surprised that that's the case, given on what we knew of him from that Umar Khan fight that you mentioned, Richie, but I can't dispute what you're saying at all. Hmiani feels a bit lonely on foreign soil, and Reza Ali, Iranian-born he may be, but a lot of Iranian expats, as we all know, in the UK, and they're looking for stars from their own community, and they're getting right behind their own man here tonight at the York Hall Bethnal Green.
Yeah, it's a real test of Hmiani's character now, Paul, because, like I said, keeps looking at his corner, going back onto the ropes, so there's bad signs there, and it's a bad position to be. Look how square his feet are, so his body is wide open to his opponent. Now he's going to southpaw, so he's trying that tactic, but they're bad signs for me.
And to me too, and he's stuck in that corner. Ali wants to unload. Remember, he's touched down twice already, Hmiani. Here we are with 1:30 left in the third round. He's a long way from home, and he's a long way to go in this fight. One of Ali's few problems might be walking onto something, of course.
Yeah, you never know, do you? The way Hmiani is actually throwing these wild shots, but there's no real skill to them. He's just winging the shots in, but again gets caught again. Look, you see,
touches down. He's in danger of being outclassed here for me. Hmiani.
Tail's coming in, I think.
5.
They're ready
6,
to chuck it in. He's complaining
7,
about his shoulder. He's complaining
8.
about everything at the moment. The towel was very nearly chucked in by the corner there. We're allowed to continue. They've thrown the towel in behind the referee's back. It's over. But the ref now, Sean McAvoy says no. On we go.
That's an interesting one.
That was an interesting one.
Well, the action had restarted. Now, you know, we might hear afterwards the rule is they're not allowed to throw the towel in, but there was a massive stoppage, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And in the corner now they're saying to him, we're pulling you out, and the man is continuing.
Yeah. Ali's just got to stick to his boxing here and nail him with another shot, because I don't think he's too far away from quitting altogether, because the signs were certainly there that he'd had enough.
He's looking
and
for
that's
a way
why,
out,
yeah, definitely.
100%. We'll call it a local rule from the French corner's perspective. They didn't really grasp that you can't just chuck the towel in that fashion. And a little look from the referee, McAvoy, at the end of the round says, I'm in charge here, I'll decide.
That would be interesting. He'll obviously have a conversation with his boxer in there, seeing if he wants to go on. So now the decision now will come from the coach, I think, because he's going to say to him, listen, do you want to go on or what? So we will get that answer from him. But you can see he's very close to I think, throwing in the towel himself.
I agree. I completely agree, Richie. We're looking at the man who's well on top, but in that corner there, he's also complaining about the shoulder. And now it is called off. That's a bit unsatisfactory, really, because it was one-way traffic. Hmiani wanted out, and on a technicality, maybe the fight should have been stopped when they chucked the towel in. And I know that there are different interpretations of what that is allowed to mean these days, but if a fighter gets badly hurt because of it, it's a problem. Sam.
Yeah, I think it is put down to the referee's discretion. I think
Correct.
it is like it's his decision.
I'm not saying the referee was wrong.
Whether he accepts the forfeit,
yes,
almost. But listen, Hmiani wanted the way out of there. His corner tried to give it to him. The referee weren't having none of it. But he hasn't. Like you say, it is a danger if someone's getting.
It's a bit of a grey area,
yeah,
isn't it?
exactly.
I'm afraid.
Because if the boxer doesn't want to fight, that's it, isn't it? The referee's got to pull him out. But I think the referee was correct in that he didn't accept the towel, and he actually fought on and he started swinging shots again. But in the corner, then he's going to have the conversation. And if the kid don't want to go on, he doesn't want to go on, no matter what we say. If he doesn't want to box, he doesn't want to box.
Anyway, let's focus on the man who has boxed, or more precisely, fought. He may not have the polish of one or two of the others we've seen tonight, but in terms of fighting spirit, will, fitness, appetite for the job, hard to fault what we've seen again tonight from Reza Ali. That's now 10 wins in a row as a professional, and a very exciting addition to the scene here in London for lots of different reasons. Very marketable, number one.
Yeah, most definitely. There's definitely something about Reza Ali. I like his style. He's on that front foot. He's a pressure fighter, you can see. He looks in tremendous condition. And, you know, at the end of the day, he's got the job done here. But, yeah, and I think he's got a good future at 28. Got to get a move on, but most certainly there is a future for Reza Ali.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 3 completed rounds, Hmiani's corner has retired him. The winner by TKO in the blue corner from London by way of Tehran, Iran, Reza Ali. And a round of applause for Kaddour Hmiani.
Ali wins, but just to repeat the point, you know, the retirement came halfway through the round and wasn't accepted. Now, the referee was correct that the miscommunication is the problem.